start. Can we all see my screen now? If you can see my screen, kindly signify, please. Oh, great. Thank you, Precious. So it's going to be very, very engaging. So I will need your reactions as we progress. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. So on the first week, I'm aware that we talked about the introduction to data analytics. Yeah, and it was really an intensive session. So the course two, yeah, on this same week we'll be talking about the spreadsheet, which is one of the tools that we're going to be using, yeah, in this course, you know. So we'll start with spreadsheet, but before then, I would like to find out how far we've gone in terms of our studies. You know, I would like to find out how far we've gone. So I will need reaction. So on the chat box, you can actually signify. Okay, so Mr. Namdi is here. Mr. Namdi is here, and his hands are raised. So please, sir.
Hello, sir. Can you...
You're welcome, sir. Yeah, loud and clear. We can hear you, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good
How are you
afternoon, sir.
doing? Good day, everybody. Trust you are doing great. I believe we are good, right?
Yeah, we're
Can I
good. We're
get a
good. We're
reaction
good.
from you if you can hear me? I can only see my camera on. What's happening today? Okay. Sorry for interrupting you, Gift.
Not a
Uh,
problem, sir. Not a problem.
I didn't give you updates. Yeah.
Okay.
We are hoping that we could steal like 20 to 30 minutes of your time today because our last class we could not complete it um, because of
Okay, not a
the
problem.
yes, it was very engaging and we had just few more things to talk about, and those few more things are actually very important. So
Not a problem.
yes, I was hoping we could just take out like 20 minutes, but I had to join a little bit late because I'm in an event now and I just took permission to step out to attend to this. So I hope you don't mind to just give us a few minutes to quickly conclude our discussion from the last class.
My mentor, we don't mind, sir.
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity to take out some time from your time. Of course, to turn on our cameras, please remember you signed a code of conduct, and in the code of conduct, one of the things that we agreed that we'll be doing for our live sessions is that our cameras will be turned on. Please let us yeah, and the light just went off. Okay, Tosin, I don't know if Tosin, are you on the call? Are you able to do that for me? What I requested from you. Okay, thank you. Go ahead and put up the slide. I'm trying to connect with my laptop for the meantime. Tosin will help me to share her screen so that we can have this class concluded. So in the on Thursdays
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Okay, I think we lost Namdi. Um, let's just give some few seconds for him to join back.
That is the bottom button that has two arrow that you just click on that arrow to put.
Sorry, my
So you can
network.
hear me, give me reaction, please. My network just went off, but back now. You can hear me, please give me reaction. So what did you say? Okay, thank you for the reaction, guys. All right, thank you. So we stopped maybe I should call on someone to just give us a recap of what we said the last class. Let me call on Peculiar Isaac. Do you mind giving us a recap of what we discussed? Hi, Peculiar. Can anyone hear her? Okay, Peculiar, we can't hear you. Your mic is muted in case you're saying something. Okay, since Peculiar is not speaking, let me move on to please can we have okay, yeah, network is terrible. Kelly, do you want to try to just give us a recap of what we said, what we discussed in last class?
All right. Good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon.
So,
Thank you.
so, the last class, we actually talked about um data analysis and data analytics. So, we talked about the differences and the difference between data analytics and data science. Also, we also talk about the type of data, which is the structured, unstructured, and the semi-structured. And we also talk of the types of analytics, which is the um, diagnostic analysis, the descriptive, the predictive, and the um, pre prescriptive analysis. Yeah, something
Yeah,
like that. That was what
yeah.
we talked about.
Okay.
So
All
yes,
right.
sir.
You want two more?
No, 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 no. That's
All right,
all I
please
can
let's
say
give
for
Kelly
now.
a round of applause. Thank you very much for speaking. Thank you very much. Okay, so let me quickly continue with today's class. With the remaining part of this class. So I will share my screen from here now. Tosin, thank you. My screen is up. My system is up. Let me go ahead and share my screen. You can stop sharing your side from your side, Tosin. Thank you very much. All right, so please confirm you can see my screen. I'm sharing my screen from my end now. Tosin, you can stop sharing. Good, thank you. Okay, so we are going to start off with the types of data or data types. Now, in talking about data types, we can actually classify it into two categories. We have the qualitative data and the quantitative data. Somebody's giving me thumbs down. Is that a gift? My screen not up yet?
Not yet, sir.
Oh. Oh, I see. I see. So what is going on here? Okay, let me just stop sharing and share again because it's already off from my end. Someone else. No. Oh, what meeting did I join? Can you imagine? It's like I'm in a wrong meeting. Oh, sorry. It's like I'm in a wrong meeting. Oh, that is why. Let me look for the correct meeting and find the correct meeting. Okay. I see. I joined the wrong meeting. So I was the only one on the call. Very funny. Okay, so I'm here now. I'm now with you guys. All right, great. So confirm you can see my screen now. Is it up? Good. All right. So I said when we're talking about data types or types of data, we want to look at it from two different perspectives or two different categories. It is either qualitative, which is also referred to as categorical, or quantitative, which is usually numerical data. So these are the two classes. Every other types of data is either they fall under the qualitative or the quantitative. Now, when we say qualitative, what do we mean? We mean data that can be ordinal, like the data you can order. All right. An example of the ordinal data. Okay. I thought I gave an example on my slide. So it could be stuff like maybe education qualification that can be ordered, right? Because you have to obtain one qualification before another. You have to obtain your first school leaving certificate before you get maybe an ND or HND or BSc, and then you go for an MSc, and then you go for the PhD. So those are, so you can classify people based on their education qualification in a specific order. All right. Another example would be maybe ratings, right? When you're collecting data on ratings, you're rating a particular product on the website. So that is also a type of ordinal data. So now that is not all numeric represented or not data that are represented numerically, they are actually numeric data. Because for rating, when you give ratings are usually between maybe 1 and 5, sometimes 1 and 10. So if you see a rating of 5, so 5 is a number, right? But that doesn't make it a quantitative data, even though 5 is numeric, but doesn't make it quantitative because it is rating. It is still a qualitative data because that 5 tells you how well people like that product or how well they are satisfied by using that product. I don't know if I'm making sense. Please, am I communicating? If I'm communicating, please give me a reaction. Thank you. So I've given two examples of ordinary data. Thank you. I said any data that you can use to actually that you can place order on. They are usually categorical, but if you can place order on such data, that you can refer to it as ordinal data. I've given two examples: education qualification and rating. Now, I'd like to get one more example from anyone. If you want to volunteer to answer my question, just raise your hand. I'll call you. One more example of ordinal data before we move on to the next one. I want to be sure that we understand the concept. Anybody volunteer? 1, 2. Okay, Wisdom, thank you. Please, can you give us one example?
Maybe youth experience.
Come again?
years of experience, maybe job.
Okay, years of experience. Years of, so if I ask you how many years of experience do you have as a data analyst, you give me a figure. Do you want to consider that to be categorical or numerical? If you say I have 5 years of experience, does 5 years in that context? That is because it's so anything. Okay, I know I'm going to talk about quantitative. Anything that is measurable. So 5 years that you can measure it, you can say, okay, I've used 1, 2, 3. So that means it's not really categorical. Think of another example. Something you can place order, you can arrange it in a chronological order, either in ascending or descending order, but it categorizes things. Yes, Isaac, let me hear you.
Okay. Educational level.
Educational level. Okay. When you look at, let's look at this from the context of university. So people who are in 100 level or 200 level or 300 level, good, you can classify students in those different categories, and that is actually ordinal. Correct. Awesome. I love that. So, Babatune, another example from you.
Age.
Yeah, go ahead.
I said age, like age and age group.
Age. Okay, yeah, beautiful. Age and age group. So you can have age, even though age is quantitative, when you break ages into groups, you can make it categorical. And that categorical, it's actually ordinal because you can place people who are in 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15. You see, so there are several examples out there. Thank you for those people who raise their hand. I'll ask you an example from the second type of categorical data. So a categorical data or qualitative data can either be ordinal or nominal. Ordinal order can be placed, but nominal, we don't necessarily need to place order into such category or categorical data for nominal data. Can you think of any example of any categorical data that doesn't have order placed on it? So who raised their hand the other time? Emmanuel, do you want to give us one example? Hi, Emmanuel. Example of categorical nominal data.
Yes, sir.